Hello. Okay, my name is Derek, and I have my dog Coda, nicknamed Buddy. So I'm gonna try to make a video as fast as I can. He has lung cancer. It started out with like a retching cough back in February. Today is September 12th, and so I've done all the research. I've gone to the oncologist. We got a CT scan and all that, and so he's got what they believe is adenocarcinoma, which is like it's a tumor in his right lung, kind of right in the middle of both lungs, but on the right side, and it's 5 centimeters. So we did the X-rays about 3 weeks ago. We tried Allspar. It's like a E. coli shot for lymphoma because they wanted to see if it was lymphoma or if it was primary lung tumor. So if the lung tumor would have went down, then that would have been lymphoma. So so they came with they couldn't get to where they could do an injection on it and get cells out of it and send it off to sea. They just couldn't get to it because where the location of it is. So so they're going with primary lung cancer, adenocarcinoma. I've done a ton of research. I'm doing the holistic thing. I don't want to do chemo. There's like Palladia and some other things. I just don't want to put him through that. So that's my buddy. So February 14th was the first time I took him to the vet for like a cough he had into January, something like that. And so he breathes heavy. When he gets in the truck and gets out, or if he goes outside to pee, he comes back kind of breathing hard. Buddy, come on. You good boy? So anyways, I just want to go over through I just want to share what I'm going through, what I'm giving him, okay? It's a lot of stuff. And I'm not overloading it because I don't want him to have pancreatitis and all that kind of stuff. So I've got his pill bottles here. I've got his pill case here. I'm trying to hurry. So in here, I have pills that I'm giving him. So it's vitamin E, that one right there, and then I'm giving him. Man, I'm not prepared for this at all. A reishi mushroom, that one there. Liver care, just in case I do give him too much stuff. I was using Immunity. It's very expensive, but then a buddy of mine that's going through the same thing found this product. Well, that's Milk This, so I'm doing that too. But instead of Immunity, which is a Coriolis varicella mushroom, so I'm using this one there. Okay, and then turmeric. Let's see, the turmeric is, I'm doing the HEB, just a turmeric curcumin. So I'll research, and then milk thistle. Okay, I'm just giving him one of each of those every morning and every night. Then also I've done the ivermectin, the Fenbid thing. Like, man, I'm just trying anything I can to not have to do chemo and to give him the best life and hopefully shrink the tumor. I don't know. I'm just doing the best I could do to save my best friend. Okay, so in the morning, I'm also on the prednisone thing. Started out that like 2 months ago. They did 1.5 in the morning, 1.5 at night. He was breathing so heavy, like panting, peeing everywhere all the time. And it was just too much. I just knew it was too much. So I dropped that down myself to like a quarter in the morning. Well, yeah, I went to like a half each morning and a half at night. That was too much, so I dropped him down to a quarter. So now I'm at a quarter of a prednisone, which is 5 milligrams because a pill is 20. So I'm at a quarter of prednisone, 5 milligrams of prednisone every morning. Okay, so I'm on that right now. That's still kind of a thing where I took him off of it, and then he really got pretty lethargy, didn't want to eat or anything like that for a couple of days. I think I took him off for like 3 days, maybe only 2, but I could tell the difference. The prednisone does make him want to eat and stuff. So I'm just doing I wrote down a half, but I did a quarter this morning. So that's still kind of iffy. I'm doing, okay. So I got these 1 milliliter syringes, and I got this sheep drench here, 0.08%. I'm doing 0.3 of one of those in the morning of this. I just did that. 1 gram of Fenbid. So I take one of these packets of 2 grams And then I'll just pour half of it into this little bowl that I make. And I just open his mouth and put it in the back of his throat. And I use these things here to do the Fin-Bin, okay? I was doing it like 3 days on, 4 days off. I did that for a month, last month, okay? And I don't know if it's doing anything or not, but I was doing 6 grams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every week. But now I'm just doing 1 gram, which is half of the 2 gram, every morning, okay? Vitamin E is what I already went over. The mushrooms is already went over. The oils, so I got this Vitality Science Valid Pet Lipids. I just give him about half of a tincture of that. I'm doing this Life Gold and doing about a quarter to a half a tincture of that. I'm doing, see the blue there? So I do this ethylene blue. Let me set this down. Methylene blue, 1%. Order on Amazon. All this stuff's on Amazon. Some of the things you got to order from like Vitality Science directly. So I put like 2 drops in that, and I use this syringe after I do the ivermectin, and I fill it up, and I just squirt it in the back of his throat. Okay, and then I'm doing Mucuna honey. I just stick my finger in here, just get a little scoop on my finger, and put that on his tongue and make him eat that. The Seloquent, this is from Vitality Science. So I was doing like 3 teaspoons, you know, but it's kind of expensive. So I'm just doing like a teaspoon enough to fill a bowl. That's what I'm going to do next. And that's it in the morning. And then at night, so in the morning about 7 or 8 o'clock, I'll do all those. And then at night, I do all the pills again. He had diarrhea yesterday, so I didn't give him last night. I kind of bouncing around. I'm just doing the best I can. Don't have a lot of help from vets on this stuff. You know, they're just like, there's nothing you can do. Just, you know, he's just going to die and that's it. There's nothing you can do, which I understand. It happens. Kind of like a palliative care type of thing, but I want him to keep on going. I mean, I'm doing everything I can. So I give him all the pills at night. I give him the oils again. I do the Mucuna honey. And at night I give him, instead of prednisone, I give him 2 of these 3 milligram melatonins with a gabapentin. Okay, sleeps great. Sleeps through the night. I mean, he's still kind of tired. You know, he's just chilling. But he's not like, he's still eating. I don't feed him kibble whatsoever. Like, if I won't eat it, my dog's not going to eat it. I'll make hamburgers. I get ground turkey, ground lean beef, no processed meats, any of that crap. I don't eat that stuff. He's not going to eat fruit. He's a carnivore, man. This guy is so picky. He won't eat peanut butter. He won't eat cheese. It's like meat only. And if I put some of this in his food, he eats around it. Like, I have to force him to take these pills. The melatonin at night with 1 gabapentin, which is the 300 milligrams. And so that's what I'm doing. There's a lot of videos out there. There's a lot of videos of people doing different stuff. So I'm all hands on deck. I'm doing everything I can. So if he improves, which I don't know, if he does improve and say it's end of September, mid-October, I'm going to go do x-rays again. I mean, I've spent $6,000 on CT scan from February, because I got a whole story about that. Maybe I need to make a video of that. That cough started, and I thought maybe he had a chicken bone from a hot wing or something like that. I don't know what he got into. So I thought he was like, had something that was making him cough in his gut. So I did that in February, nothing. Took him back in March. Just same stuff, just nothing. Cancer didn't come up until July. We did an x-ray, and they was like, well, his chest, you know, it kind of looked like spider webby and stuff like that, but he was pointing down here and over there, and like, but it was in the middle. The tumor was right there in the middle, but it's like they didn't, I was like, well, what's that? He's like, well, I got to send it off to radiology, and da-da-da-da-da. Radiologist comes back and says, oh, it's either lymphoma or it's a fungal. And then I went down that road. I'm like, okay. I went out to West Texas. I'm in Weatherford, Texas now. I went out to Palo Pinto, building a house out there. So I thought maybe he got valley fever. And everything is the same symptoms. You look online, heartworms, valley fever, cancer, fungal, respiratory, everything is the same thing. Everything is a cough. It's a hack. It's retching. Man, it's so tough. Like, I just I don't know. Anyways, so I've kind of had to take lead and just do what I can, man. And I've spent hours and hours and hours of my life this past 3 months with zero support, really, on this. Just researching, YouTubing, video after video. I went up to Sturgis, and the whole way there, the whole drive, I listened to videos from other people on the way back during this process. I mean, I'm to the point where I cannot research another thing. Cancer video after cancer video after cancer video. Talking to, man, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. If it doesn't work, Buddy knows that I did everything in my power to try and fix this. The causes of it, was he around smoking? Was he in a house with me, like a remodel that was old and got something? Was it in the air? Like, I think it's in the dog food. The kibble is crap. Don't feed your dogs kibble. I did the raw. We feed raw. I get that delivered. He ate it a little bit, but he don't like it. So I seriously, I'll cook this ground turkey, make some rice and all that kind of stuff with it, and I'll do like a couple days worth of that, and he'll eat that. He loves to eat meat, So we feed raw. It's great. It's great for him, but man, he's just kind of picky. So if you wouldn't eat it, don't feed it to your dog. Okay? These are our best friends. Kibble. It's crap. I do have kibble. It's it's called one something. Just make sure you're doing really healthy kibble if you do leave any out. Water, man, I thought maybe my water was doing it. So I got these water filter systems where I only give him water. Fresh water. But now what I do is I got this off Amazon, and I just do Ozarka for them. And here's the kibble I got. I'll just go ahead and show it. Just because I've got another dog, and it's not one. It says Go Solutions Carnivore Grain-Free Chicken. Ordered off of Chewy. I used to do Rachel Ray, man. Rachel Ray is, I think personally, that's what gave my dog cancer. But I don't know. I think all the, Roundup and stuff, or the way they make it and all that kind of stuff, I wouldn't eat it. So why would I have him eat it? And then I switched over to this Kirkland's for a while from Costco, and that's junk. And then I got this Heritage Ranch. That's pretty good reviews from H-E-B. This is the best reviews I've found so far for them. But I keep that there. I don't like it, but I keep it there. So, damn, this video is 13 minutes. I was just trying to make a quick video just so I could share everything I've done. Questions other people may have that are going through this nightmare. It's awful. So, sapphire oil. I'll do just a little bit, like a half of lid of that also. It's for my oils. Let me see here. Ibuprofen, that's for me. I tried this goat's milk to mix it up for some of this stuff. He wouldn't do it. Milk thistle, contact solution. I don't know what's in there. Melatonin. Oh my gosh. CBD oil every day, 2 or 3 times a day. I do the CBD pet oil. I just found this CBD place and bought this, but you can order it off Amazon, I'm sure. Is there anything else? Hemp oil from Vitality Science. I did that. I'm out of that already. I'm not going to buy any more of that. I think once I run out of this stuff, I'm just going to do the H-E-B thing and get the stuff like the vitamin E, curcumin, milk thistle, turmeric, liver health, that kind of stuff. And then I don't think I'm going to do the Vitality Science thing anymore because it's just the ingredients are exactly the same thing that I'm doing. It's got the turmeric and all that kind of stuff. Okay, 14 minutes, 21 seconds. Okay, I'm going to post this video, and then maybe I'll do another one later this week or next week or something. Okay, have a great day. Good luck out there.